short time, and I'm bringing up the real, these have been some amazing speakers with some amazing information and some amazing messages, but every single thing I'm going to say is for you. Now, I'm going to say it in the context that I know something about you, even though I don't know you. That you're a creation of the Creator. Now, listen, don't clap for that, understand it. No, you got to understand it. When you understand that you are a creation of the Creator, that gives you a certain power. That gives you a certain influence, because one of the things you have to know is there's no difference between the people you see standing up here and you. See, I'm only coming to tell you that there's no difference from me than there is from you. Now, when I was growing up, people told me what I couldn't be and what I couldn't do and what I couldn't have. And you know what that's called? That's called life. People are going to tell you what you can't do, be, and have. You know why? Because they're looking at you from their perspective. But if I showed you a sculpture, and it had all different shapes and it was created weird, and I said, well, what is this? You'd say, what? I don't know. I said, no, but what is it supposed to be? You know what you'd say? I don't know. But what did I create it to be? And you'd say what? I don't know. The only person who can tell you what that is its creator. And the mistake we make is we go around asking people and individuals and teachers and all these people who we are and what we're supposed to be, and the only person that can give you that answer is who? The Creator. Your Creator. And so I've got to tell you that there is a formula for you to get to that next level. Now, first of all, you have to start appreciating other things and other people. Listen to that. When you learn to recognize the greatness in other people, you'll not only see more in yourself, but people will recognize the greatness in you. Let me give you an example. A teacher standing at the chalkboard. The teacher turns around and says, 2 plus 2 equals 4. And everybody says, the teacher says, 10 plus 10 equals 20. And they look about like you're looking right now. She said, okay, watch this. 6 times 6 is 36. Okay. She said, well, watch this. 5 plus 5 is 13. And they said, what? No, she said, watch this. 10 times 10 equals 45. And they said, what? No. What's wrong with you? She said, watch this. 1 plus 1 equals 7. And they said, no. What's wrong with you? That's not right. And you know what she said? She said, I know. But when I did everything right, nobody had anything to say. See, what happens is everybody has something to say if you make a mistake. Everybody has something to say when you do something wrong. But you can do everything right, and they won't say nothing. And so here's what everybody say: if you see something, say something. Say something. When you see other people doing great stuff, you have to say something, because it builds up something in you. And they love people who come up and tell them, man, you look nice today. Man, that was great. That was a great presentation. Guess what? They start liking you more. They start looking for great things in you. So if you see something, you have to what? Say something. Don't mess with me. Listen, everybody say over. Over. O-V-E-R. If you're going to be successful, you have to get over. O-V-E-R. If you're taking notes, write down over. O-V-E-R. Let me tell you what it stands for. Only valuable and empowering relationships. Only valuable and empowering relationships. You have to keep your relationships positive. Because if you're around negative people, guess what? They're going to be negative to you too. And you don't want them saying something about every single thing that you do and have it be negative. Here's one more thing I'm going to share with you, and then I got something for you. That nobody's perfect. That you're going to have mistakes. Your friends are going to have mistakes. Your parents will have made mistakes. There was 2 monks walking on a path. It was raining. They came up to this puddle. It had been raining, and they came up to a puddle. And so you know what they did? They just lifted up their robes and they just walked through the water. It's no big deal. And then there was a lady standing on the other side of the puddle. She didn't want to have to walk through because it was so long. She had to get to the other side. And she was trying to figure out, how am I going to get to the other side? And so as the monks started to walk by, one of them stopped. He turned around. He put her arm over her shoulder, picked her up, carried her through the water, and set her on the other side. Walked back through the water, and he started walking. And his friend said, what did you just do? He He said, I carried her to the other side. He said, yeah, but we're not supposed to touch women. We're not supposed to get close to women like that. We're going to march. Why would you do that? And so he just kept walking. About a mile later, he said, yeah, but back there, you picked that lady up and you put her arm around your neck. We're not supposed to do that. And he said, and he kept walking. About a kilometer later, he said, yeah, but she had on perfume, and now it's on your robe, and you smell like she did. And he said, wait a minute. Listen, I put her down way back there, and you're still carrying her with you. So many times we carry things from the past with us. So many times we carry mistakes with us. So many times we carry judgment with us because other people made mistakes. Everybody say, let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. It's the only way to get to the next level. Now, I know something about you that you probably don't know. There's greatness in you, and let me tell you how I know. I got a phone call. They said, hey, Ruben, there's this poster called the Masters of Motivation poster. And it features your mentor, Les Brown. That's my mentor. Y'all know Les Brown? Yeah. That's my mentor. He said it features your mentor, Les Brown. He said, but there's also Will Smith. Anybody know Will Smith? Yeah. There's also Denzel Washington. Anybody know Denzel Washington? Yeah. There's also Dr. Miles Monroe. Anybody know Dr. Miles Monroe? He said, all of these people are on the poster. I said, well, why are you calling me? He said, because we want to add you to it. Wow. Let me show you this. Dr. Stephen Covey, John Maxwell, you name it on this poster. And right down at the bottom is me. Oh. Nobody could have told me how to get added to this. Wow. Nobody. Then he said, oh, Ruben, a few months later, he said, Ruben, there's another poster we have. It's called Men on the Move, Black Men on the Move. We want to add you to that. I said, well, who's the leading person on that poster? He said, oh, don't worry, it's President Barack Obama. Oh. Yeah, guess what? Right on top, that's me. And then one of my friends said, yeah, but you're way in the back. And then you know what I said? At least I'm on there. Hey. Right? And so here's the thing. It doesn't matter what your position is. What matters is that you move forward in what you've been called to do. Here's what I know. Nobody could have told me about this. Only God. And I would like to give this to someone if they would like it. Who would like it? Who would like it? Okay, put your hands down. No, listen. Everybody say, listen to this. The universe rewards people who take action differently than those who don't. Listen to what I just said. The universe rewards people who take action differently than those who don't. Listen to what I said. The universe rewards people who take action differently. Okay, which one do you want? Okay, I have a few more. I'll sign them at the end, but I'm only giving them to people who take one. Don't let anybody else. That's it. Hey, listen. Listen. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to close this out. If you got one from me, they're dropping bombs. If you got one from me, I'm going to sign it at the end, but I'm going to have all the speakers come up so that if you